What is atmosphere? We'll start with this. Okay. Remember, we were discussing this topic. Our planet was formed around 4.54 billion years ago. Our planet Earth was formed around 4.54 billion years ago. When it was formed, it was in a hot molten state. Hot molten state. The entire planet's temperature was very high. Initially, when our planet was formed, around 4.54 billion years ago, it was in a hot molten state. Temperature was very high. All the minerals were in molten form. What happened slowly? All the denser minerals collected at the center, like iron, nickel and all here, collected in the center, forming core. Core was formed. All the lighter elements like gases, alumina, silica, manganese and all, they came up, collected on the surface, forming crust. So crust is the outermost layer containing low density minerals and gases. Low density minerals, gases like hydrogen, helium, argon, krypton, xenon, where are they? Here, in the crust, outer layer. So the gases and the low density minerals are on the crust here. The crust. The intermediate layer here, which is neither near the crust nor the center, is mantle, is called as mantle. It is the intermediate layer. All of you know this, geomorphology class. Okay, we have discussed how the three layers were formed. Crust is the outermost low density layer, thin layer. Mantle is the intermediate layer. Core is the innermost dense layer. All of you know. So after the formation of this earth, so slowly the minerals got segregated, and we call this as density segregation. Remember the first class, density segregation, separation. This led to the formation of three layers. Correct? During this process, earth started to cool. Initially it was hot. Because of its heat, it became like this, segregation. Slowly earth started to cool. Which part will cool first? Outer part will cool first. When the outer part cools, what happens? A lot of heat is released. Degassing. Degassing takes place. Degassing is a process, cooling process. Degassing is a cooling process through which our planet starts cooling. Planet's outer layer starts cooling. During this, a lot of gases are released. What gases? The gases which are here in the crust are released. Hydrogen, helium, all those were released. Then volcanoes also. Many volcanoes took place. The volcanoes released a lot of dust, ash, all that into the surrounding area. Lot of heat ke wajah se moisture also came out. Okay, all that moisture, gases, dust came out and encircled around the earth because of the earth's gravity. What if the earth's gravity was very low? What if earth didn't have gravity? Think about it. All the gases would have escaped. All the gases would have escaped into surrounding space. Because of gravity, because of our gravity, all this gases, dust encircled the earth. Encircled the earth, forming our primary atmosphere. Forming our primary atmosphere. Primary atmosphere had a lot of volatile gases. All this was formed around the Earth's surface because of the Earth's gravity. Gravity. The initial atmosphere we had, initial atmosphere that was formed, was blown out by the solar wind. Because we are close to the sun. We are an inner planet. We are an inner planet. The first atmosphere that was formed from the gases that came out, dust that came out, was blown out by the solar wind. Because of Earth is very close to sun. Earth is a inner planet. As a result, we lost our first atmosphere. We lost our first atmosphere. Then slowly the process continued. The volcanoes, degassing, more and more gases were released. Volcanic process mein dust was released, ash was released, water vapor was released. All that again encircled, forming our secondary atmosphere. What we have is now the secondary atmosphere. So the primary atmosphere was lost due to the initial Earth didn't have sufficient gravity. Initial Earth didn't have sufficient gravity because it was still cooling. Now the outer layers completely cooled. Correct. And as a result, we have very high gravity now, which can hold the atmosphere. Which can hold the atmosphere. So, what is atmosphere now? A thin blanket of air. A thin blanket of air. Because initial atmosphere was lost because we had a weak gravity initially. So slowly the gravity also increased. Now the gravity what we have is a strong one which can hold us. If I jump, where will I go? I'll come back, fall. Correct. Gravity is holding me. So gravity is holding the atmosphere also. It is holding the gases. It is holding the clouds. It is holding the water on the earth. Okay. So what is atmosphere? A thin blanket of air around the earth's surface. Please write around the earth's surface, formed due to degassing, volcanic activity and gravity. Okay, so please remember what is atmosphere, all of you know. The word atmos comes from Greek word atmos anta. The word atmos comes from the Greek word atmos, meaning vapor. Meaning vapor. So atmosphere is basically comes from the Greek word here, atmos, meaning vapor. So if they ask you what is atmosphere, what will you say? It's a blanket of air, envelope of air around the earth's surface, formed due to degassing, volcanic activity and gravity. Okay, what does the word means? You know, atmos. Sphere is the three-dimensional layer around the earth. When I say sphere, okay. So primary atmosphere was lost initially due to the solar wind, and the secondary atmosphere is what we have. Okay, and it is slowly evolving. Can I go to the next page? Okay. So what we have here is the atmosphere, earth. Around earth we have a blanket of air, a thin blanket of air called atmosphere. See, our atmosphere plays a very important role. It is our lifeline. Imagine no atmosphere means no gases. No gases means no life. Imagine atmosphere gives us life sustaining gases. Life sustaining gases hai. That keeps us alive. That keeps us alive. Like nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, ozone are very important gases hai. I am writing only few. You write only this much. Okay. Our atmosphere contains life sustaining gases, which is crucial for life on earth. Without these gases, no life. So the reason I usually say atmosphere is the lifeline. Atmosphere is the lifeline on earth. Because notice that all of us are where? Living on earth. Under the blanket of air. Every second of our life, we inhale, we exhale. Correct? So if somebody asks you what is life, what will you say? What is life? Correct? It's a very simple question I am asking. What is life? IAS. Then? Happiness, success, money. What is life? If you ask me, I will say life is every breath. As simple as that. Every life. If you don't believe, hold your breath for 5 minutes. 5 minutes you hold your breath, then I will say, I will walk out of the class. You got it? So, without knowing, we are breathing now. Correct? Without your consciousness, we are like all inhaling, exhaling. Correct? Now, if you concentrate, you can. Otherwise, also when we are all discussing these topics, we are never concentrating on our breath. Life is every breath. As simple as that. So the moment we cease to breathe, we cease to exist. You got it? So that is the reason I am saying life is very simple, and it's like what? Requires some basic sustenance. Okay? And life is every breath. So that is the reason I am saying atmosphere is so crucial for us. Okay? So now you know one part. Our atmosphere also filters water through water cycle. If you notice, the water on the earth goes up as evaporation, condenses in the clouds, condenses in the sky as clouds, come back as rain. Again the same process goes up, the water goes up, evaporation, condensation, comes back as rain, precipitation. So water cycle. Our atmosphere filters water through water cycle. Every time the water goes through this cycle, it gets filtered. Let's say I am using water, washing my hands with soap, detergent and all. I'll put that water down. Where will that water go? Water will evaporate, leaving behind the chemicals here only. Correct? The chemicals are left here only. The water only evaporates. As a result, so you can see every time it goes through the cycle, the water gets filtered in the process. Okay, so water cycle. Our atmosphere uses life-sustaining gases and it keeps us warm. Please write. Our atmosphere keeps us warm through greenhouse gases. Greenhouse gases. Greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide, methane, okay, nitrous oxide, ozone. So there are some greenhouse gases like chlorofluorocarbon, hydrofluorocarbon. Okay, some of the greenhouse gases we have released. Some of the greenhouse gases already exist naturally. The greenhouse gases, some of them are natural, some of them are released by us. So our atmosphere naturally contains greenhouse gases, which keeps us warm. Because whenever the sunlight comes in, it blocks, correct? Notice the sunlight. All of you notice this. Sunlight reaching the earth here. So earth absorbs that heat, temperature increases. When the heat escapes from the earth, then these gases will block. The heat escaping out is blocked. The terrestrial radiation is blocked by them. As a result, they keep the air warm, surface warm. What if we didn't add these gases? Imagine no greenhouse gases. Whatever we have received, 100, everything would have gone out, 100. Making our planet very cold. Earth would have been a cold planet. Whatever we receive, if it has gone out, our planet would have been very, very cold. So greenhouse gases are actually very important. Correct? All of you will be in shock because I am saying carbon dioxide is very important. Because everywhere you would have read carbon dioxide is very dangerous. Global warming, इसी की वजह से हो रहा है. It's not carbon dioxide which is dangerous. Humans are dangerous. Remember that. Because who is releasing carbon dioxide? Who is cutting the trees? You are not taking the point here. You are blaming it on carbon dioxide and you are doing whatever you want. The main culprit is here. Not the carbon dioxide actually. See, carbon dioxide is very important. उसी की वजह से we are getting oxygen. You are forgetting the main point here. Plants, what they do, they take carbon dioxide, they take water from the surface and convert into glucose. And excess oxygen is released. Who is doing this? Plants are doing this. So carbon dioxide is actually important. You balance the reaction, correct? See, carbon dioxide goes in and oxygen comes out. Photosynthesis may, without carbon dioxide, nothing grows on the planet. The food we eat is because of this. So plants every day produce their own food through this process. That means we are indirectly consuming what? Carbon. Correct. Our diet is carbohydrate based diet. You got it? So as a result, this is very important for us. Okay. So carbon dioxide, without carbon dioxide, there will be no oxygen. As simple as that. So carbon dioxide is actually very crucial. We are increasing its concentration in the atmosphere. Carbon dioxide was already in a limit में था. हम लोग ज़्यादा कर दिया by cutting trees, burning trees, industries, automobiles and all, burning fossil fuels and all. So greenhouse gases keep us warm, right? Our atmosphere protects us from asteroids, protects us from asteroids and meteors. All of you know asteroids, meteors, comets. What happens when they come in to our atmosphere? They'll burn. Why? oxygen is there in our atmosphere. As a result, as soon as they enter at high speed, friction increases, heat increases, oxygen की वजह से they'll catch fire. Most of the meteor asteroids, they burn on entry, and most of them burn up inside our atmosphere without reaching the ground. So our atmosphere is actually protecting us, guarding us from the asteroids. Okay, so please remember this. Our atmosphere also protects us from harmful rays like UV rays. Ultraviolet rays are very dangerous. Protects us from UV and X-ray. The sun radiation is not good for us. Not all radiation is good for us. The certain harmful radiation like X-ray, UV is blocked by our ozone. Especially UV is blocked by our ozone in our atmosphere. As a result, atmosphere protects us from harmful radiation. Okay. See, these are benefits. What are the benefits of atmosphere? I am writing life sustaining gases we have. It filters water through water cycle. It keeps us warm. It protects us from asteroids, meteors whenever they enter our atmosphere. Correct. And protects us from UV rays. And also our atmosphere provides important gases like carbon dioxide, nitrogen for our plants. Correct. Important gases provides important gases like carbon dioxide, nitrogen for our plants. Plants need them in large quantity. Carbon dioxide they need, nitrogen they need. As a result, our atmosphere provides important gases, okay, for our plants like carbon dioxide and nitrogen. We'll discuss this in nitrogen cycle. Okay. So importance of atmosphere I have covered. Okay, protects us from UV rays and X-ray. So what are the importance of atmosphere?